Yes.
That's dancing. Most important thing is I have to know where I am. I might be the threat I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Let's say that again.
Suzi Landolphi, she's a bit of a legend. Suzi's in her early 70s, all the energy in the world, boxes at the gym like she's 22 years old. She's had 9 lives, different things she's done, everything from being a dancer, being a director for TV and film, being an advocate for AIDS victims. Also, Suzi opened the first condom store, I believe, in America, and then has been a licensed therapist for 23 years and works with some of the biggest names in the world, but she also works with me. She's like my second mother. I'm excited for you guys to see what she's all about. Good morning.
Yeah. Hey, I woke up. That's all I gotta do every day.
Give me the cliff notes on your background, because I learn something new about you every time I visit with you.
Wait a minute, did you on Google?
So I searched your name and looked up images.
Black hair.
She did that, she did that, she did that. You've always been in shape.
That was because of my mental health. My family all died at 56. Every single one. My father, my mother, my sister, my brother. So I was gonna break the family trauma. When I worked out, when I danced, I felt better.
Yeah.
I got stronger emotionally. So yeah, I've always made sure that I was strong and worked out.
I have a quote that I think of when I think of you. Hold on. Do you know the whole quote to Jack of all trades?
No.
You've heard that, it's the saying, right?
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, master of none. What was that quote all about?
To me, you can do a lot a little bit, but you don't do anything that well if you're not careful.
All right, so I got Suzi for the first time. Ready?
What?
Jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that tight?
So wait, I'm going to tell you something. That now that you say that, do you know that kids that work out and play lots of different sports when they're in school and high school become a better athlete later when they choose one?
Yeah, that's what,
Right?
Yeah.
So this idea that, oh, my kid should be, playing baseball since the time they're T-ball and only play baseball, wrong.
So, question for you. Can you give the clip notes of essentially everything you've done vocationally or professionally or avocationally? You just told me something new this morning, and I've known you for well over a year. You tell me.
So I started out with a degree in theater, but it took me 3 or 4 times of college to finally give myself permission to do what I loved.
Yeah.
It was too short to be a professional dancer. I was a dancer for a long time, like from 10 years on. I said that was it, but it was too short. I found theater, small professional theater companies in Boston. Then I went from there into the cable television station, and I learned how to produce television, and I won an award in Boston. I did a commercial, a PSA on racism, and it ran for a year on Boston television. Then the AIDS crisis struck. I started volunteering to take care of young men with AIDS. I used my theater background to teach people about safer sex, and I used humor so that people would actually think and talk about it. Did that for years. That brought me to Hollywood. I had my own radio show, my own television show here. Then I opened the first condom store in the United States.
First condom store.
And I learned how to gentle a wild horse because I needed gentling, and it helped me with my trauma, and then I became a therapist.
How long have you been a therapist?
Since I was 50.
Wow.
So 23 years. Do the math. That's intense. Do the math.
Be a count, 2, 3, 2. Last one. Good, thank you. Nice. Take a little pause. Good, everything's not right there. Pop, pop, bitch. Take a little pause. Right? That's it. Nice. Take a break. Uh-oh.
Wanted to hit him! Wanted to hit him!
Best way to overcome failure.
To thank it.
Thank your failure.
Thank your failure. If you beat yourself up over a failure, you're going to miss all the lessons. I've had tons of failures, and all of them have helped me get to where I am now. Not just the successes. Own them.
Failures.
Own them. What did I do well in that failure? There's still gifts in the failure.
So I've got one more question I have for you. I feel like a lot of people's biggest challenge in life as adults, right? One of them is relationships, right? It affects their kids, it affects them, it affects their work, their health, how long they live. What would you say is the biggest threat to healthy relationships?
It's the expectation that someone's going to fulfill you. That you stop working on yourself as an individual once you become in a relationship. And I don't know what a relationship is. I know what a partnership is. So this idea that you have a purpose and a mission as a partnership first. Take care of yourself as an individual. You're not going to make me happy all the time. You're not going to be able to do everything for me. I got to be honest with you. And then I've got to know that we're partners. And you have to be partners before your parents. You have to be partners before your parents.
Plain and simple.
Very simple. And it's tough work, and you have to practice it every day. You have to talk every day. You have to duke it out, right?
Yeah.
And make sure that you come to a resolution. Resolution is the most important.
All right. Well, we got all the answers for you. Thank you. All right. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thanks. Great work, and I'm glad I got up early. Yeah.
Here you go. Wraps.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right. Be safe.
Yeah.